Hello. The next question is, examine the potential of wind energy in India and explain the reasons for the limited spatial spread. Two things. What are the potential of wind energy in India? Then why it is located only on certain areas, or explain the reasons for that limited spatial spread. Fine. So just write an introduction about it. Okay, India is having two advantages. One, it is having geographical diversity. We have hills, we have coastal areas, we have deserts. Then we have politically a strong focus on sustainable energy. So because of these two big advantages, India is having immense potential for harnessing wind energy. But even then, there are some limitations because of the limited spatial spread. Because we are hinting the two parts of the question in the introduction itself. Fine. Then first part, potential of wind energy in India. What are the potential? You just imagine a natural resource like wind energy. If it is to be harnessed efficiently, what all things must be there? What all advantages must be there? First of all, geographical advantages. Then technically, we need windmills kind of thing, right? Then government must be supporting. That thing you can think of, because then only we can have profitable extraction and affordable kind of situation. Then you can write about economy, because we need costly infrastructure for that. If that must be feasible. Then environmental benefits, right? Environmental benefits must be there. Then what is the current status of India? These kind of things you can write as the potential. So whenever you are wishing to write about something, about extraction of some natural resource, just imagine that, okay, there must be, since it's a natural resource, our geography must be supporting it, government must be having willingness to do these particular incentives for this thing, then we should be technically brilliant, then there must be some environmental benefits, then there must be economic advantages. Okay, it should not be too costly, but it should be affordable kind of thing. So this can be the first part, writing about the potential. Then about reasons for limited spatial spread. Okay, what can be the reasons? Okay, we need wind only in that area. We can set up windmills. Then there must be sufficient land availability. Then there must be proper infrastructure which is available at a low cost. Then there must be environmental. There should not be environmental and social concerns. Then about huge cost, then technical challenges. This can be the limitation. First of all, we will be moving to the first part. What are the potential of wind energy in India? You need not worry about wind energy in India. Just imagine, if you want to profitably extract some natural resource, what all must be there ideally. Okay, that will be there in India. That's why we are the leader in wind energy generation, right? So just think about the extraction of natural resource. What all things must be there for extracting that thing? Okay, that can be first one related to geography, must be supporting that. We have huge coastal line. Write about India's coastal states name. Then write one particular example of one particular area. Okay, Gulf of Kamath in Gujarat. Why it is prominent for wind generation? Because it is having consistent wind speeds. Remember this example. Then so coastal area we have discussed. Then topography. There must be huge height areas for better wind capturing. That is Western Ghats. We have vast open deserts of Rajasthan. There is no hindrance for the wind. There is no buildings or trees in that particular area, right? Jaisalmer is one such example. Then so that's about geographical advantage. Then there must be definitely we are going to extract some natural resource. So we need technical advantages. So technical potential. We are currently developing hybrid systems. Okay, to combine the wind energy with another renewable energy like solar, so that if wind is not there, we can use solar. If light is minimum, we can use wind. So that is being considered in regions like Andhra Pradesh, etc. Then technological advancements. We have already discussed that for profitable extraction of wind energy, we need consistent wind speeds. But now we have designed turbines and blades with a proper design, so that even with lower wind speeds, we can have profitable wind generation. It is being tried. This kind of advanced taller turbines are being tried in Karnataka's wind farms, which have already enhanced energy yields even with low wind availability. So that's about technical. Then about government support. Definitely, government is supporting with policy. Government is supporting with financial incentives. Government is supporting the research and development. Under policy, we have national wind solar hybrid policy. Then draft offshore wind energy policy for setting up windmills, etc. in the ocean region. Then As an example for this policy framework, we can write about the target of India. We aim to achieve 500 gigawatt of renewable energy. That is not only wind, total renewable energy generation of 500 gigawatt by 2030. Out of that, wind energy is being a significant contributor to that particular target. Then, how government financially is supporting? Okay, generation based incentive. If you are generating, you will be given that much incentive. Then tax benefits for setting up windmills, kind of thing. For example, you can quote this example. There is a scheme called accelerated depreciation benefits for wind energy projects. You can write about that. Then, research and development. Government have set up National Institute of Wind Energy (NIWE) for research and standardization. Maybe how to design proper windmills which can consistently generate energy even in low wind speed conditions, etc. The next thing, definitely we should have fun. Okay, it must be economically feasible. Cost efficiency, technological evolution. It's not the era of Paleolithic age. Now we are in 2023. We have evolved technologically to a big scale, and this made wind energy generation increasingly affordable. Okay, now even the poor states can afford to set up wind energy. So for that we have brought in bidding process. That means those who are agreeing for low cost wind energy generation, then only you will be getting that particular thing. So that has brought down the cost. So cost efficiency. So that will reduce the charge of electricity generated from wind energy. Then job creation. Definitely regarding the research, regarding the marketing kind of thing, regarding the windmill technology development, implementation. So vast job creation potential. You can quote some firm names like Suzlon and Inox Wind that have generated significant employment. Actually, this kind of examples, okay, from newspapers like Suzlon and Inox Wind, this kind of examples will make the examiner very happy. Then environmental benefits. Obviously, it's a natural energy related thing. You have to write about the environmental benefits. You are not depending on fossil fuel but on wind, renewable energy. So carbon neutrality, that will be helping us to achieve our Paris Agreement targets. Then, currently, India is having the 4th largest in terms of wind energy capacity. If you want to quote our heights in this particular arena, you can quote about Muppanthal in Tamil Nadu. It is one of the largest onshore wind farms in Asia. So that's why, because of these achievements, India is 4th largest in terms of installed wind energy capacity. Now, what are the reasons for the limited spatial spread? Definitely, you should get consistent wind speed. So that is the operation of windmills and energy generation is based on the consistent wind availability that is available only in certain viable locations. For example, we have vast Indo-Gangetic plains, but what is the use? No use, because there is no consistent wind availability in that particular area. So that much vast area we lost because of lack of wind speed. Then land availability and use. We are an agrarian country. Agriculture is the backbone. So there are always tussles when we are going to set up in some area which is fertile. Okay, actually maximum area of India is having agriculturally fertile zone. So where are you going to set up other than on this area? So for example, in Maharashtra, there are many disputes between the windmill projects and agricultural farmers. Then so there is a food versus economy or food versus energy tussle, right? You can quote about that. So land availability and use. There is no land available for this thing. Then infrastructure limitation. For example, you are generating wind energy. How you will transfer that particular electricity to households? You need what? Transmission grids or power lines. But in the middle of vast deserts of Rajasthan, like Jaisalmer, even there are wind farms. But connecting that to the national power line grid is a huge challenge, because there is that much hundreds of kilometers of power line you have to lay. So that's very costly. Infrastructure limitation. Then environmental and social concern. For example, we know that birds are getting hit by the sharp blades of these windmills, which are even rotating at a high speed. The Great Indian Bustard was facing this particular threat from the windmills. So now we are doing the Great Indian Bustard Conservation Project in Thar Desert. But if you want to conserve Thar Desert, you cannot be windmill. If you want windmill, then you cannot be Great Indian Desert. So that is the environmental and social concern. So people are also supporting it. But what are the social concerns? It's huge. It's producing huge noise. People cannot adjust or live in that particular area. So that's also a concern. Then economic factors. Obviously, if you want to set up a offshore wind project. Like you have to set up windmill in the middle of the ocean. So that is very costly. It was proposed in Gujarat, but it is having huge cost. So that kind of thing is there. Then technical challenges. What are the technical challenges? We are having wind availability only in some part of the day. So we should have proper storage solutions. Okay, we should have proper storage solution for storing the energy which is generated during the wind availability, and we should have efficient grid management. Okay, that means you should be having that transmission infrastructure kind of thing to connect the wind farms to the national grid. So for that, actually, for these challenges, for addressing these challenges, we can try of the models like hybrid models by combining solar and wind energy. That means even if wind is not available, you will be using solar energy kind of thing. So like then suitably concluded by saying that okay, India is having like wind potential, but we need continuous effort to overcome the existing challenges and harness it fully. So let us meet in the next question discussion. Thank you.